Alright, I think I'm streaming. I'm gonna try to stream on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Although, I don't fully understand what I'm doing. Am I streaming? I don't think so. Hmm. Oh, I am. I guess I am. Alright. We're doing a Corina Machado playthrough. I wonder how I sound if I can listen in like this. Oh, I am. I guess I am. Okay. So, I think everything is working. Let's get started. So we started playing a, I'm gonna try to use this footage for a larger video, like a long form, but we're doing Tropico 6, and we're gonna play the island as though we were Marina Machado. I always get her name mixed up. Corina Machado. Did I spell it right? I did. I can spell it, I just can't say it. Alright. So we're gonna continue. And I'm not doing so well, unfortunately. I think when I left off, I was in the negative. Negative 16k, rebel threat, 22% approval rating. Let's see if I can dig myself out of this crater. Alright, so we have our government district, where we have our embassies and our knowledge workers. Getting me. Uh-oh. I need the knowledge so I can research some of these tools because we're gonna need it. Now, I wonder why everyone hates me. Undecided, 40%. I can still win the undecided. So, what do we do?
I came to see you as soon as I found these were...
Okay, what's empty? Oh, I need to set these to pasture prohibition, otherwise I don't get manure. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. And let's see if we can do anything to get some money. Alright, I have penal colonies, so soon. My problem is, I have a lot of job openings that aren't filled. Like, right here, this is not ideal. Ooh, 14,000. Okay, I can build things. Alright, and I got foreign aid, which I desperately need, and 14 new residents. Hold on a second. Sorry guys, hold on a sec. I'm gonna turn this off for now. Okay, I have money. I better spend it quick. And what's a good rate of return? I think you can't go wrong with another ranch. Let's put it right. Now, ranch isn't what I need right now. What I actually need is... Well, the more I think, the more more money I have to spend. Alright. We're doing a very mineral heavy, export heavy playthrough, so since we don't have a lot of oil on this island, surprisingly, that was the initial premise. We gotta have coal.
An impromptu vandalism competition ended in victory today for the Tropican rebels. As
Alright,
they
a lot of
beat
people
the
living in
local
shacks. And
authorities
people who live in shacks
by
don't pay
2
rent.
whole walls.
And that just sickens me. So we're gonna go ahead and build a flop house. Mostly because it fits pretty perfectly right here. I can just stick 3 of them. Well, yeah, let's build 3 of those. And hopefully those ugly shacks go away. Alright, well, let's increase the budget a little bit. People really don't like me. Okay, I need to do something to turn this around. This island is not going so well. Uh-oh. What's this? Gorillas are attacking. Alright, we have the upper hand. I do need to build some better defenses. And probably find a way to cancel elections. Because this is not going my way. Alright, well let's I don't have enough relations.
If you would just sign this form and this one.
Okay. Come on, Maria. You have to visit
glorious to be me.
the
Follow
EU
in
embassy.
my footsteps.
Hopefully she doesn't get intercepted by the gorillas,
Ooh.
though.
What a day.
There she is. There's my Nobel Prize winner. Oh, I love this game. Even though I'm pretty terrible at it. Come on. Just go on to the EU embassy as your house is getting attacked. It's quite telling. This game, the amount of realism is overwhelming. Uh-oh. My lumber mill's on fire. I don't even have a fire department. I gotta build that right away. Why is everything so expensive? Okay, I can just barely afford to build it. Come on, high priority, let's go. And I have watchtowers, so that should keep my country safe. Alright, EU sent foreign aid. That means I can build more things to make money. And what are we going to build? Let's do a coconut harvester. Let's put it right here. Seems like adequate soil conditions. Alright, well, I'm doing a lot of work for everyone to still hate me. Okay, what else can I build? You know what? I think I need to focus on getting more people in. I think if I pay them more, they might be more willing to actually come to work. Okay, we'll set the logging area a little further out, and then we can have a little bit of overlap. Probably be okay. Negative 8,000. Okay, this is not going great. I think I need to. Oh, I have money. All right. put the game speed down down to 1. I just need time to think about what I need. Alright. I'm struggling from underemployment. Maybe people will be happier if I start spreading some propaganda. Let's build a newspaper. I don't know why there are so many rebels. Don't they know that I won a Nobel Peace Prize? I don't deserve this kind of treatment. I really don't. Oh shit. You know, the roads in this game are quite a challenge, so that's, not sure what else I need to do right now. Let's take a look at the almanac. Revenue the last 12 months. Well, it seems like I'm in the black. So, maybe just take it easy for a minute. And let the foreign aid roll
Would
in.
any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board.
I do want to
of
build a
course.
bank. I want to be taken seriously by the United States and Europe, so I definitely need to have a bank. Plus, that's the only way to get, well, there's a lot of ways, but that's one of the main ways you get money into your Swiss bank account in this game. Although ministry, these things are so expensive. That's the problem. Alright, fire station, please. Can you hurry up? My lumber mill has been out of commission for quite a while. God, I don't have electricity. Alright, the raids are done. Let us get... I think I need to focus on... I need to get some commodities. I think I can rescue people later.
We are receiving news that surprisingly organized vandals have damaged civic buildings in Tropico. Do not be alarmed.
Well.
This is categorically not a rebel attack.
Why does everyone hate me? Okay, I'm trying to make the capitalists happy. They don't like flop houses. I think the industrialists... Alright, 53, 50. Communists like me. Religious, not so much. Okay, the environmentalists hate me, but that's a given. I don't get why I'm at 10% support.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
Alright, it might be over. Acknowledge issue. Unhappiness. I think I can solve that. Liberty, happiness. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. We are doing a Palantir playthrough, my friends. And we're going to praise the environmentalists because they are way up my ass. We're not going to blame any superpowers because that would not be good for us long term. And I will promise to improve unhappiness.
Tropico! Some call it the Valley of the Shadow of Despair.
She's getting
but to
shot
me,
at.
It is the Valley of the Shadow of my home. Our spirits cannot be broken. So rise, O Tropico, and
I'm getting-
despair no more.
Guerrillas are attacking me as
My
I'm giving my
people,
speech. This is...
Are you bored?
Uh-oh.
Let
Wait a minute.
Presidente entertain you.
We have the
It's
upper
nothing
hand.
fun anymore. Let Presidente be all the fun you need. You don't enjoy
She really
that?
does live in her own world, doesn't
Let
she?
Presidente enjoy it for you. Let us speak of growth. For like a tenacious weed, tropical
You excuse... That's
must
really rude.
grow. And even weeds have friends. Friends of the earth herself. Their love
well, I
of
better
the
start building
green
something
is a
fun.
love we can all share. I have heard it said that Tropico is no fun. Well, soon it will be twice as entertaining as it ever was. And half as boring, too. That's 4 times the amusement for everyone. It is you, my friends, who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your presidente. Viva Tropico!
It's really funny that she's giving this speech while being attacked by gorillas. Stop it. Okay, well, at least we have the upper hand. Alright, time to build an army base, because... or a barracks. Let's do a barracks, just a little cheaper. And we'll put it right... let's put it right here. In the government district. Let's quick build it, because, I think I am feeling a little bit of urgency right now. We can win this battle. Alright, high priority defense. And then let's go ahead and hire a couple of foreigners. We need people in there right away. Alright, well, we can't have the palace fall, or we're in trouble. Okay, well, people need fun. But all the fun is really expensive. Alright, we'll just build another tavern, even though I've already built a bunch of these. There's a lot of red on this map. This is not looking good. Hey, get back in the jungle. What are you doing? Why does nobody work here? Look, I'm paying a lot of money. In fact, I'm gonna upgrade to motorized infantry. And there goes all my money again. This is not good.
I am...
Alright, let's issue an edict. Maybe we can make some of our people happy.
You know that math is the secret language of the universe, and algebra is the... Set your alarm, Presidente, because...
Electronics. It's really expensive. I think this run is a wash. I don't think I can salvage this run. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna fast forward this because there's really nothing I can do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. They might be able to get there in time to save me.
Your genius is undeniable.
Alright, I actually barely made it. And now I have some money, so...
Do any of these offers look...
I think I need a way to educate my citizens, so we're gonna build... I'm gonna build a high school. It's so expensive. Everything is so expensive. Alright, well... Didn't someone want hang gliding? Wasn't that one of my quests? Alright, you know what? Let's build another... Well, this is tough. Let's build another embassy. Because I think that'll come in handy. Sooner rather than later. And I think we need to build a... Not yet. Alright, well... I think we should work on getting our relations up. Alright, let's sell boats to the United States. And to sell boats, I need to go to industry and get a shipyard. And I think I can... I don't know if I can afford that. Okay, you know what? Let's focus on the industry we do have before getting new stuff. I wonder if there's anything we can do to make any of these people happy. Alright, we have gold, coal. Let's take a look at the almanac and see where we're lacking. Overlays? No. Well, let's take a look at our fun overlay, because I do need to improve that. Otherwise, I might be gone. I do want to figure out how to institute martial law, though, so I don't have to worry about voting and all that silly stuff. Alright, so farm coverage is good, although the quality is going to be quite low. Because all we have are those cheap little bars. So what's better than a tavern? I don't know. A lot of these need electricity. But not the gourmet restaurant. So let's go ahead and build one of those right here. Right by the lumber mill. Okay. Increase the budget there. Finally, getting some real money. Now what I can do is actually put my face right over here. Let's make it smaller. There. Now I'm not just a disembodied voice. Okay. Well, unemployment is low. Homelessness is quite high. And the problem is
Did I forget something?
not necessarily that homelessness is high, but that there are a lot of well-off citizens who are choosing to live outside. Uh-oh. But by choosing to live outside, they're choosing not to pay me rent. And that just makes me sick. So we're gonna build an apartment right here. And then I need to figure out how to stay in power. How can I stay in power? Because I'm definitely going to lose this election. I have 1 year. It's not looking good. Martial law. Here we go. Cancels scheduled elections and prevents elections while active. Decreases the personal experience of each eligible voter by 15. Decreases liberty. Well, we don't care about that. Increases the chance of citizens becoming rebels. Well, what we're going to do is build a ministry of information and build a carceral state and funnel those people into the prison industrial complex and turn on work mode so we can make money off of the rebels. So that's like the long-term here. That's the long-term vision. So again, we're doing a Palantir playthrough. So let's go with martial law. If it gets too close to the election and I can't turn this around, I think that might be the way out. Maybe also research. What else can I research here that's gonna help out? I need a police station, and one of the work modes actually arrests people and lets them go, and allows me to funnel the fees into my Swiss bank account. So let's do that. We definitely need a police station. Can't let these people run around all willy-nilly. So what do we do? We're gonna build a police station, which increases the safety. Probably right. We generally want it around the dock, but let's stick it here. Alright. And we do need some more. I have money for an embassy, so let's build another one. Maybe I'll just build them in a block. I don't know. This is backward. Okay, let's do that. And, Alright, I definitely need a Ministry of Information at some point. It's really expensive. I think I need to focus on industry. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. The intellectuals want me to produce electronics, so what do I do? In order to get electronics, I need gold and plastic. I have gold, I don't have plastic. So I need a plastics plant, which processes oil. Okay, and I have oil. That's also very expensive. I think the next step is to get electricity, which I still don't have. Ay, ay, ay. Coal plant is pretty expensive. I think for now, let's focus on the materials that we do have. And let's take a quick look through our almanac. Economy, okay. Well, looks like there's problems everywhere. Shopping mall. Oh, it's paused. Okay. Because it can't run without electricity anyway. Apparel. Okay, I guess I don't have any. Producing wine. Well, what's wrong with this? Storing at the dock. Oh, I don't have any of this. Let's go ahead and increase our efficiency on one of those. Okay, well, we can build an oil well all the way out here. In fact, we'll build two. Shit, I can't afford it. Knew it. Can I even afford a road? Yes, I think I can. Okay, it's a little crooked, which is gonna bother me, but what are you gonna do? Alright. What else can I build? You know, let's not overdo it. Okay, let's invite Russia to our embassy.
Would any of these be of interest?
I think we might need to, Alright, I need $7,500 to do martial law, so we need to do that soon. Because the election is in 10 months, so let's fast forward a little bit. Hopefully we get some money. And we can just rip off the band-aid on this whole democracy thing, implement martial law, and give me a chance to achieve Maria Corina Machado's vision.
I should buy myself something nice,
You should.
like a second palace.
Look at her go.
There's a new sport in the Tropican streets
Love to see a
today
nice
called
power suit.
Rebellion.
Okay.
However, the palace warns that without a license to play, rebellion is illegal.
Alright. Let's do martial law.
There's nothing quite like the feeling of power you get from declaring martial law. Curfews at night, soldiers marching down the streets just for the hell of it. It's jackboot heaven. And if there's a pesky election coming that you might lose, it's the perfect excuse to cancel it. It's not an underhanded ploy, it's national security. If anyone complains that Tropico is no longer free, just show them the magnificent drop in crime statistics.
You know, that all checks out. Let's do it. Okay, well now my approval rating is 3%. That was fast. Can't imagine why anyone would do such a thing, or how such a thing could happen anywhere. Luckily for us, we can experience it with this video game. Alright, let's invite the Middle East, and then... I need one more embassy, but they are kind of expensive. You know what? Let's just build it. Let's move this over here, and we'll build another embassy. You know what? Before we build an embassy, let's focus on... Let's do some exports. Alright, I don't have apparel. Do I have bananas? I think I do. I'm pretty sure one of these is bananas. Wait, no one's working there. Oh my god, let's just hire some foreign workers. And export some bananas to Russia. And I need some more industry. Let's crank up the efficiency. Let's export some fish. Not yet. Okay. Kinda broke, aren't we? Serve and protect. Every criminal apprehended will add $50 to your Swiss bank account. The crime safety of the police station is decreased by 20. Well, I do need to start getting money in my Swiss bank account, but the best way to do that is actually by building a bank. So let's do that. And I like to put the bank somewhere pretty. Maybe even government district? I don't know. I am kind of ruining this island though. Let's just stick the bank right here. Well, maybe not. We should build a new commercial center. Let's just put it right there. Let's not think too much about it. We're gonna build a new neighborhood where all the rich people who work at the bank can live, and gonna create some wealthy residents, so we do need to buy You need a secure mansion for them to live in. Oh, that was expensive. I should have looked before I bought that. Oh well. Alright. Well, my approval rating's going up. 3 to 4%. That's what I call progress. You know, my little
The palace is nicer than this
dictator.
place.
Where is she? She's something of a progressive. Alright. This game is much less stressful when you don't have to worry about elections. Alright.
A few opportunities.
I think I need to build a jail. Yeah, let's do that. What is it? Oh, prison, not a jail. Ugh, everything's so expensive. I think a dungeon will do for now.
Will robots replace your job? An
Put it right
official
here.
palace statement says, it depends on how hard you're working, citizen.
I don't like this building here. Let's move it over here. Because I want to build a road that gets to this area. There we go. Let's go ahead and quick build that. And then set it to convict labor. And that should help us take care of our little problem with this mandate. Penal colony. It increases the immigration, but each immigrant has the chance of each immigrant being a criminal is increased by 300%. And we receive a monthly payment of $300, so not bad. Alright, let's do an
I
audience.
am sure that
I shall rewrite history, by hand if need be.
Yes, sure you will. Let's visit the EU embassy.
I go where I please.
Oh shit, that was the wrong embassy. Oh well. I hope that increases their relations with me, because then the higher the relations are, the more money I make on exports, so I don't necessarily want to ask them for $20,000 every time I have high relations. But we're trying to have relations with the United States, so let's do a cotton contract. I'm pretty sure I have cotton. I should have checked before doing it, but what are you going to do? Let's see. Resources. Cotton. Yep, I have cotton. Alright, and now I'm going to do something I've been delaying for a while. We're going to build a power plant, because I'm tired of having no electricity. And we're going to put it right by all the coal mines, so our teamsters...
A spate of vandalism has been denounced
it
by the
there.
palace as sour grapes. Poor people simply don't understand the pressures of wealth, a spokesperson said.
Alright, I think we're doing much better. Although my approval rating says otherwise. Opposition is pretty high.
Ay, chica, no vayas lejos, que me duele el corazón, triste sollozo. Unos cuantos días más de ausencia, dime niña,
Didn't I buy a restaurant? Oh, here we go. Let's put it over here.
Ay, chica, ven a mis brazos que te quiero regalar 1,000,000 de besos. Ay, chica, serás mi esposa, yo te llevo hasta el altar si tú me amas. Unos cuantos días más de ausencia, dime niña, ¿qué haré yo sin ti? Unos cuantos días más sin ti y escaparemos por el
Hold on a
cielo
second.
Can we talk about the issues, Presidente?
Sure, Rush.
People are concerned about the issues. It's past time someone did something.
Unos cuantos días más sin ti y escaparemos por el
We
cielo
got Hector Delgado Limbaugh. Well, I was going to do a prison once I had money, so let's do it. That's an easy one. Alright. We're going to put it all the way over here. Well, not too far off, but let's put it over here. Well, maybe not. Somewhere out of sight. You can always move it later, but I think this is good for now.
There is a rebellion, Presidente. If these rebels want your attention so badly, they should make an appointment like everybody else.
Yeah, it's so true. Right, where are the rebels?
The palace categorically denies rumors of an uprising or rebellion, but acknowledges that a frank exchange of perspective did occur in Tropico this week.
I think I got this. Alright, let's do another raid while we wait. Alright, well, while we're getting attacked, I think I can just try to figure out why people are unhappy. Happiness. Okay. Liberty. Martial law. No separation. Total surveillance. Okay, what if I got rid of total surveillance? That might help a little bit. But I think I'm doing pretty bad across the board. Food, healthcare, fun. Yeah, you can't have an island full of miserable bastards. They're bound to revolt. Let's fast forward through this. See if I survive. It's not looking good.
You act with great conviction, Presidente. A very Tropican trait. Why, some of our greatest leaders were convicted.
Facts. Okay. We'll win this battle. I don't need to stick high priority onto it. Alright. Well, now that we have a coal mine, we can start building out some real heavy industry. So what we're going to do is turn on our shopping mall, first of all. Well, we're also going to build... I think I need an electric substation. Otherwise, we can't really get the power out there. So we'll stick it right here. Quick build it. And then we can get a shipyard. Well, actually not. Let's not do that yet. Processes oil to produce plastics. This is expensive, but I think this is going to really improve our economy because I have so much oil coming in. So we're going to stick all this heavy industry here. And quick build that. And maybe a little bit more. A little bit more defense.
Now, I don't...
I am sure.
Might be a while since we can produce electronics. Alright, what's going on here? Let's build some more apartments right here.
Reports of downtown vandalism are greatly exaggerated. The fashionable new distressed architecture style is apolitical and proves nothing anyway, the palace says.
All right, let's research some tools here. What would Maria Machado do? Global market economy allows you to put a focus on trade route based or regular exports. I think she would also do a diplomatic super party, which increases my standing with all the major powers. Let's research that. Experimental ground treatment. Add $200 per industrial building to your Swiss bank account. Okay, this checks out. Upon activation, increase the pollution of each industrial building by 10%. Decrease the environmentalist standing by 10. Increase the industrialist standing by 10. The edict runs for 12 months. Alright, we should do that too. Let's research those and hopefully we can pass them pretty quickly. Alright, my approval rating is still pretty low. But good thing we're not voting. All I have to do is not get killed in the street because I pretty much have non-stop rebellions going on. And well, it's not ideal. My power plant's being attacked, so it's not working. And a lot of the industry I'm trying to do needs power. I think a cannery's next on our list. Oh, I just got paid. Alright. Let's do something about these rebels. I'm gonna build a commando garrison. Stick it over here. And the Ministry of Information, that's what I really want. Although it's very expensive. You know what? Why don't we... Let's pause the plastics plant because can't even get oil in right now.
There's a new sport in the Tropican streets today called rebellion. However, the palace warns that without a license to play, rebellion is illegal.
Alright, I think we need to do some exports. We'll export some logs and cotton. I don't want to spend too much money on all that stuff yet, but we do need one last embassy. Actually, you know what? Ministry's too expensive right now. Let's do the diplomatic super party. Where is it? Actually,
The factory owners have hired some scientists, whose diplomas we suggest you don't examine too closely, who would like to study the long-term effects of burying toxic waste under the backlots of industrial buildings. While a few jaws will drop to the now poisonous ground, the grateful magnates have taken a collection and will send a care package to Zurich if you just provide the necessary bank account number.
sounds good to me. Alright. I really want to do the diplomatic super party, but it's quite expensive. Let's send a delegation to the United
Hey,
States.
Presidente, buddy, I've been making up some news.
See, all they want is to build a movie theater. And we're trying to ally with the United States, so... all we gotta do is build a movie theater. Now, I don't have electricity right now, so it might not even run, but I hope building it will do the trick. Hopefully they don't look too much into it. We would like a movie theater to see the screening of Melania, said no one ever. Where is it? Oh, media? No, it's under entertainment, I think. Theater. Where's the damn movie theater? Oh, there it is. It's right under my nose. Alright, we'll build it right by the US Embassy. And we'll speed build that. Hey, my favorability is going up. I'm at 5%. That's like an all-time high for me. Okay, unemployed is pretty low. Happiness. People are unhappy with their faith. Alright, let's build the church. You know what?
Thanks for doing that thing, Presidente. Plus, nobody got fired, and the sponsors are happy.
$8,000 straight to the Swiss bank account.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, Presidente. What do you think?
I can finally buy something. I can buy an image campaign. I'm at 6% favorability. It doesn't matter a whole lot right now because, you know, I'm kind of Presidente for life at the moment, but Maybe. Let's just leave that alone.
It's a
for now.
rebellion, Presidente. If these rebels want your attention so badly, they should make an appointment like everybody else.
Oh, hey, stay away from the power plant. It's getting really annoying, guys. You know what? Let's build some entertainment. Maybe that'll calm people down. Snorkel Bay? Huh? I'd want to go there. Okay.
Though nothing untoward has happened recently, in the streets with bricks and firebombs, we are glad to report that nothing untoward has now ceased as well.
Well, I never have any money, so, well, I guess I can't really upgrade that yet.
When
Diplomatic
international
super party?
relations
It's expensive, but I can now go back in and ask for that financial aid back from all the countries I don't care about. See? That's easy money right there. I think that's all the money I need right now. Because now I can afford to build some more defensive structures. What I want to do, I can kill my own citizens with drones. Maybe that'll stop all these rebellions. Although I think I can do that with a spy academy. Let's do that. Let's put it right here. No one would think to look by the shopping mall for a spy academy. We'll do that, and we'll build... I think another barracks should take care of it. But I do need to build some entertainment. What's entertaining? You know what I don't have is a high school. That's something I really need. We'll put it right here by the embassy so that our high school students can look across the field here and see all the embassies. Maybe one day they'll grow up and want to be diplomats. So they can go to the UN and do nothing. It's very aspirational. Alright, we have to build one more embassy. And then we're all embassied out. Just to keep these people happy, let's make it pretty. Let's put a little park right here, just to make it pretty. Look at that. I'd want to hang out. I'd want to hang out here. Is that me? All right. Speaking of me, where is my beloved dictator?
Whew, what a day.
Oh, she's resting. You deserved it. You enjoy your rest.
Is technology
Crap,
taking
the
over
road's
our
crooked.
lives? Social media polls reveal 117% satisfaction with everything. The numbers do not lie.
Hold on, I need the road to be straight. Is that straight? Well, looks straight to me. Alright, I hate trees, as you know. So we're gonna build a few of these. Okay. And then
An impromptu vandalism competition ended in
the road
victory
isn't straight.
today
Oh, this is
for
gonna
the
piss me off.
Tropican rebels
Whatever.
as they beat the local
Downstream.
authorities by 2 whole walls.
Downstream from that, we're gonna build another lumber mill. Easy money. And then we'll build a couple of Teamster offices to get these products to the dock. And finally, I feel like I need a military outpost in every corner. Maybe I really should think of that image campaign.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
I can have a convincing talk.
In the past, progress.
Alright. Well, why didn't my approval go up? I just talked my way out of doing the thing that you wanted me to do. What the hell is policy of detente?
There is a rebellion, Presidente.
Yeah, I know. There's always a rebellion. Policy of detente. Where is it? That actually might help me out a lot if I remember what that is correctly. I mean, if I can find it. Well, where the hell is it? There it is. Each rebel and leader has a 50% chance to lose their role. Oh my god, that could work. Guerrillas have a 50% chance to return to the Tropican community. Decrease conservative standing by 15. Well, fuck those guys. The edict has a cooldown of 5 years. Oh no, I'll make Rush unhappy. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Alright, and then meanwhile, we can try to reveal the hidden role of up to 10 of our citizens and reduce the chances of them turning rebel. We gotta do something. It's getting out of hand. I can't be under assault constantly. Or eventually they're gonna destroy the palace. Gotta repair that. Okay. Speaking of under assault constantly, I think I have a way out of this. Maybe. It's expensive. Too much money right now. Let's just build a couple of Overwatch towers and call it a day. And let's build another bank. Let's build it over here. And then we'll build one more over here. Oh, actually, can't afford that.
The rebels are starting to get bored.
Rebels converted 96. Guerrillas converted 14. That's pretty good.
You're a friend of the Earth, Presidente. In return for your help, a potato still covered in authentic dirt.
Why, thank you. I'll take it. Still at 5% approval after all I've done. Oh, 7%. Hey, it's going up. Alright, that's good news. Got some money. Alright, what can I spend it on before I lose it all immediately? I think I need another fire station. Things keep getting set on fire because of rebels. Okay, and I guess we'll build a clinic. My health coverage is not super good. Okay, and we should probably build... Honestly... let's build hang gliding. Shit, I can't afford it.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Tourist board. I don't think any tourists want to come to Tropico right now.
Shouldn't I have a special car for this?
Where is she? I don't know. Request alliance with the United States.
Presidente, America is bored with being a superpower, so we're gonna be a mega power. Okay?
Oh yeah, brother. Alright, have a guerrilla patrol, have a commando garrison. Finish guerrilla patrol. I think I'm doing that right now, actually. Oh no, I'm not. I'm doing an observation. I don't know where to do a guerrilla patrol, but I do have a convincing talk left over that I can use. Let's do it.
Thanks for doing that thing.
Alright, we're allies with the United
The
States.
Americans, though nothing untoward has happened recently, in the streets with bricks and firebombs, we are glad to report that nothing untoward has now ceased as well.
Let's, now that we're allies, I can pull a Corina Machado, or who's that guy from Argentina? Javier Milei. Let's ask them for money and give us a bailout. There we go, 20 grand right there. I'm still at 100 relations with the United States, so I'm not gonna, I don't need to praise them to bring that back up.
Presidente, America is bored with being a superpower.
Alright, we gotta fulfill an export trade route, that's easy. Let's export some plastics. We actually have plastics. We got a ton of it in our outbox, so things are turning around. Unfortunately, I'm still at 5% approval. I don't think there's anything I can do about that at this stage. Let's see. I'm not going to build tenements because that would make the communists happy, and we're doing a capitalist playthrough. A la Corina Machado, so we're going to build a couple of apartments. Because capitalists live in apartments and communists live in tenements. At least that's how it works in this game. So, we're going to... I need slush funds researched. Because my win condition for this game is having $250,000 in my Swiss bank account. So, what we need to do is research work modes. But I don't have enough knowledge. Where can I generate knowledge? College. So I need to buy a college. And I'm going to put it in the nice part of town. over here by the bank. And the shacks. Alright, we're gonna demolish that. No being homeless allowed. You're gonna live in a house, and you're gonna like it. Let's build a few houses right here. Yeah, just build them right on top of the shacks. Oops. Okay, we don't want to build that one there. You know what? We're gonna build a park with some hostile architecture to make sure that they stay away. And it's gonna be all good. Look at that. No benches. Oh wait, there are benches. Okay, well, it's quite pretty. Alright, let's see overall. I think we're doing well. Well enough. We're doing good, not great. 4% approval rating. But I am a dictator for life, so I don't have to worry about elections.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board.
Maybe an inspiring billboard will make people like me. Where is that? Public services, propaganda. Space Memorial. We haven't been to space,
New
but you know
energy
what?
drinks. A boon for modern living or a one-way trip to diabetes. Canal Uno's sponsors, El Toro Rojo, say, why not both?
Yeah, we haven't been to space, but we do need to create some mythology around my visionary leadership.
I bought you this bottle of vodka.
I drank it on the flight. But perhaps you can put a candle in it.
Wow, thanks.
You know what made me a success? I did, of course.
Okay, let's pay for 5 capitalist standing. See if that does anything for our approval ratings. Barely. I really do think I need to focus on the happiness tab. Healthcare. You know, healthcare is an easy win. Let's focus on that.
We are receiving news that surprisingly organized vandals have damaged civic buildings in Tropico. Do not be alarmed. This is categorically not a rebel attack.
Okay, we'll build a hospital right here. Here. Alright, and I think I can resume the factory ranch now. Because we have electricity. Fortunately, it does have an in file for corn. So I need corn. But we're not going to do traditional farming anymore. We're going to get a hydroponic plantation and put it right next to here. And we're going to set it to corn. There we go. Hey, what are you doing? There's a rebel. Where do you think you're going? Uh-oh. They're attacking. They're attacking my prison. Alright, Teamsters, let's add a second ship. I want to make sure that there's no bottlenecks. Alright, what else do we need to do? We're gonna move you over here. Because I would like to build a road connecting this. And then we can just... Oops. We can just do that. Okay.
The rebels have the palace. Quick, Presidente!
Uh-oh.
Put on your disguise!
Well, it was sweet while it lasted, Maria. Well, I guess that's my first Maria Corina Machado playthrough. They took the palace while I wasn't looking. Well, it ended in failure, unfortunately. But Maybe we can try it again another time.